When you're running a busy car dealership, it's not easy to get everything right. Sometimes it takes an outsider to look in and highlight a few things that you could easily tweak that could make a big difference to your bottom line. AutoGuard Group has been helping dealers with a number of solutions to help them improve their businesses for years. And these days, they're anything but just a warranty firm. Car Dealer visited their new offices in Surrey to hear what they think are the most common things dealers get wrong for this sponsored video, and importantly, how they can fix them. We chatted to Ali May Khalil, who's now the group's commercial director after it snapped up his consultancy firm Sentience Automotive Solutions. Not only did Ali give us his advice for car dealers, but he also explained some of the good things he thinks the online used car disruptors like Cinch do that every car dealer can copy.
I've spent my entire working life in the automotive industry, dealer side, all the way through, to managing, motor businesses, to then subsequently, as I mentioned earlier, starting Sentience as a consultancy many years ago. So I've worked dealer side, independent side, and I've consulted with them in their businesses as well.
So where does Ali think car dealers trip up? Well, firstly, he thinks dealers often forget just what an ace up their sleeves having a physical dealership actually is.
For the most part, but independent dealers certainly forget just how impactful they can be on that customer journey. They can make it, the experience of buying a car is exactly that. That's the competitive advantage that I think a lot of dealers miss, is that actually it's not about going toe-to-toe with price, it's about creating an experience that perhaps competitors can't, the online guys can't give, and really embracing their USPs.
Understanding the power of social media is also critical for car dealers. Ali says few realise it can be a very cheap and effective way of promoting their business.
It's so many things they should be using it for, or getting somebody else to do it for them. Recruitment, buying stock, dealing with customer issues, showing the human side to your business, and also you've got that user-generated content. If you create a great customer experience, the customer then tells everybody about how fun it was, how great it was to buy a car from you. Of course, they're posting that to all their friends and family. So, however much it costs to use classified advertising, they'll all know that bill. This is a fraction of the cost, if any, if you embrace it.
A proper sales process is also key if car dealers want to maximise their returns. Ali says he's often surprised at just how few have one.
Yeah, dealers definitely have a general problem with sales process. Selling the car seems to be the be all and end all, but having a process to make sure that all value-added products can help. One of the things we do at AutoGuard Group through the Sentience division is help our dealers with all their sales process to be more profitable. But essentially, if many years ago, McDonald's, it says £3 or so for a Big Mac meal, and they did the would you like to go large for 30p? And it was a process that was just coached into all of the businesses, and all the staff were told you've got to ask this with every customer that comes in. That was it. Just got to ask. That's a process with every customer, because they recognised that the additional cost of the extra soft drink or chips was no more money on the scale they bought it at. So it's all pre-profit, and it represent 10% obviously of the £3. And off they went. And if you now go in on the digital screens, you actually have to unselect large. So it's an assumptive sell, which is still a process. But the profit from that and the McFlurry that they brought in actually eclipsed the profit of the actual meal itself. And again, what I'm trying to say to dealers is that you've got to think about all your available margins and weave that into a process.
Ali says car dealers should also work out exactly when they should get involved in a deal. While a lot of a transaction can be carried out online these days, they shouldn't underestimate the power of talking to a customer themselves.
The point is that what we have seen is customers, they want human interaction, and that's the competitive advantage of an independent dealer. Huge competitive advantage, because they can be themselves, they can bring great customer service, they can communicate and make themselves unique. But the customer will always do a big proportion of their journey digitally. It's just understanding where, and most dealers don't understand how and where to impose themselves on that digital journey. Getting that right, your conversion rates rocket.
Understanding how customers use their website is also key for car dealers. It's not simply knowing when and how they arrived on your site, it's just as important to know why they left.
What most don't understand is where the customer leaves their website. So when they go onto the website, for example, to look at something, a car, I'm assuming, or book a service or something like that, how many customers have left that page? How long do they spend on that page? And why did they leave it?
Ali believes customer retention is often something car dealers forget too. Far too many think selling them a car is where it ends, not where the relationship begins.
One of the many things that we do with the dealer is look at what's their retention program like. And yeah, one of the simplest things, you provide a warranty, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever it is. After that point, do you get in touch with the customer? Because it's a great opportunity to not only contact your customer again, build that relationship, but also to sell them something with some profit in it that also may help to retain them. And that's not something that happens all that often with dealers.
Service plans are also a great way to keep customers coming back to your dealership, improving again on that all-important customer retention.
Most dealers don't realise there's profit in service plans. They don't think about where it could be inserted into the customer journey. They don't really think about the future. It's more a case of, certain products, you sell them today, there's profit in them, right here, right now. Service plan won't do that. It's the long game. And working with the right partner, we work with many of the major dealer groups across the country and many independents in shaping them a service package to their customer so they can see the profit opportunity in it.
Ali also reiterates the point that keeping hold of an existing customer is actually far more cost effective than finding new ones.
So, there's a million ways you can acquire new customers, spend a fortune on advertising, go on the telly, the classified platforms, etc., etc. Because there's like an instant hit with that tends to be the go-to. But then if you peel the layer back after that and say, okay, what are the plans for all the people that you've already got? How many customers have you got on your database that's finance contracts are due to expire in the next 6 months? Most wouldn't be able to answer that question. But they'll be able to tell you how much they spent that month on classifieds or radio or social media or whatever they're spending their money on.
When it comes to the new kids on the block, Ali thinks there's actually some things dealers can learn from the likes of Cinch and Cazoo.
They're very good at articulating the peace of mind message. So, for example, the 14-day money-back guarantee. Well, that's if a distance sale means that that's just legal, that's just law. So they're not really giving you anything apart from telling you what you already have. But they do it really well.
He also highlights the Cinch Care offering that wraps in a warranty, routine servicing and breakdown assistance as something other dealers can emulate.
Now, because they understand that by keeping that customer with the brand, they're going to see the part exchange again, they're going to have the benefit with their network, the whole life value of that customer, thinking a bit wider. But they're selling peace of mind. What they're actually selling when you see the adverts, what they're actually selling is don't worry, everything's great here, you can hand it back, we'll always take care of the servicing, it's a great car, enjoy. And it's a really positive message. I think what independent dealers could copy from that is don't be afraid to avail the consumer of their rights. Don't be afraid to use it to your advantage, to put a positive spin on it, not a negative one. Buying a car from us, if it's not right, don't worry. Comes with a warranty, and if you'd like to extend it, for additional peace of mind, it will cost you this. We can facilitate all of that. It's a great experience here. And I think where they could copy these guys is the way in which they're very open and transparent, and then build in the personal experience. They can't. I think you've got a really good thing going there.
Autoguard Group is a business well set up to help dealers with all of the points Ali raises. It can white label its services to offer dealers extended warranties and a variety of value-added services. Last year, it acquired Sentience Automotive Solutions, the consultancy firm that Ali started, and it now offers a host of warranty products and services to dealers large and small. This now sits alongside Autoguard Warranties, best for its consumer-facing brand, Fleetband for commercial vehicles, and Warranty Administration Services, which helps dealers white label the group's products. Robert Dockrell is the group CEO.
I started the business in 2009. I was a warranty salesman and working for another warranty company. I had a patch, an area where I had a fairly large book of business, and decided that I felt I could do the job better myself. So in 2009 we set up Autoguard Warranties Limited, and since then it's grown from myself to a sales team of about 27, internal staff of about 45 now as well. And over the last couple of years, we've made a couple of acquisitions to form the business into a group, a service provider group. We have about 1,500 active dealers at any one time. We invoice on a weekly basis, so there are some that don't do anything in a week, but generally about 1,500 on a weekly basis. And they range, as I said, from multi-franchise dealers down to independent used car dealers.
You know, the Autoguard Group, we partner our dealers. So yes, we sell warranties, of course we do, but it's a group of businesses that offer a solution really to the dealer. So whether it be warranty, whether it be administration services, sales training consultancy through Sentience, you know, we look after, you know, coming up 2,000 dealers in the UK and the Middle East, and our aim is to make sure that the products and services we provide to them, they can make profit out of, and then we also make sure they do it compliantly and make sure that they sell enough of them, and we can coach their teams and support their teams.
To find out more, visit autoguardgroup.co.uk. And for more videos like this, visit cardealermagazine.co.uk and click on the Car Dealer Live tab at the top of the page.